Okay, today, as you come into the room, please hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and please share the video. But definitely hit the like button. It helps the video to circulate. I just want to thank you all for your support. I want to just thank the people that I supported, even the spectators. Hit the like button because I know I have a lot of spectators. I know what I know, and it's all good as long as no one comes in here being disrespectful on my platform. I don't tolerate disrespect at all. I don't tolerate disrespect on my platform. Number one, I blog a lot about this Young Dolph's case. I make no qualms about, people say, well, I think that you're biased towards Young Dolph. Damn right. You know why? Because I want justice for Young Dolph. I can't stand on no side of wrong, and I don't ride no fence. I'm a solid person. I always have been. I'm a nice person, but I just don't straddle the fence on what's right and wrong. Okay. I have to stand on the side of what's right. The way they did Young Dolph was definitely wrong. And I can't stand on the side of nothing or nobody, okay, that mocks him, that wants to take up for what, the mocking and stuff that CMG is doing. No human person with human feelings, I wouldn't give a damn what their relationship is with them. If you got human feelings, you can't stand for nothing like that. So I really, a lot of times these people will say, well, I stand for what's right, and I don't like what happened to Young Dolph, but it ain't no buts. It should not have happened, right? It should not have happened. It ain't no buts, okay? Because no other human being has the right, okay, to take another human being out. Now I know what a lot of people saying. Well, CMG has not been named in it. God in them hasn't been named in this. No, they haven't. So I'm gonna say allegedly until they are, because in my opinion, and I'll say allegedly, I don't. It's too much that leads back to them. Even the people that are involved in this are affiliated with them, and there were too many attempts before. It never should have happened. And even if they didn't have anything to do with it, okay? And I think I'm putting the cart before the horse because I'm going to get into my subject. The mocking that has gone on afterwards is evil on so many levels, okay? And I'm going to just end that right there because I kind of put the end at the beginning, but I had to get that off of my chest, So what I wanted to do was I want to get into talking about who put the money on top of Young Dolph's head. Now, I know this is gonna bring a lot of people, a lot of people gonna say, I don't think he had no money on his head. I just think it was a bunch of gang members that wanted him dead. Well, Dolph had been in and out of Memphis. Those people had been falling out, right? So if they wanted something to happen to him, they could have been did it. They knew he was living in Atlanta. He had tours, he was making tour dates. He was doing shows and stuff. If they wanted him gone that bad, they would have gotten him, right? Okay, so there was some type of motivation behind it. And let me just say this, the people that put the bag on his head, to me, is even more responsible than the ones that did it, because they initiated this, they got this started. And a lot of people, try to, what I can't understand, okay, is, and I don't know everything, but I know enough to know it's going to be some more indictments, because the people that know said it. Who they're going to be, I don't know. But I don't turn my back on right for wrong. And that's what I get mad at, because people like to turn their backs and try to ignore wrong. Because I know, and hey, Dolph got a lot of fans on here. CMG got a lot of people on here that have started pages to promote their stuff and to try to go up against any vlogger. I don't know if they're getting paid. For some of them getting paid. Some of these bloggers that have been on here with large audiences are that's doing it. Okay. And maybe some are just, they want to prove their loyalty. And so in the process, they get themselves caught up in more stuff, right? And I think at this point, I'm tired of it. When people start getting bold and they start trying to put their people in position, I guess they want to try to intimidate me, but my page be deep too. Okay, my page be deep with the right people waiting for them threats. Okay, that's why I knew little dude that got on there last night was a hacker. Nigga. Okay. But just like people put money on top of Dolph's head, they still using their money. And these black folks is sick. They'll do anything. They claim that they bosses, but they will do anything. Because one thing for sure, it ain't nothing about nobody starting no pages trying to promote no other artists, whether it be any other label. It ain't nothing wrong with nobody changing the narrative. But I'm gonna tell you what I can't understand is how some of these people claim that they're for Dolph. See, that's what gets me. They claim they're for Dolph, but they're slickly promoting, the people that had a hand in taking Dolph out and that was trying to kill him before, and they tried to tear down his artist. Okay. When people get on my page and I know what they're doing, I don't say a word. If they're not disrespecting me or my moderators or my subscribers, anybody can jump on. But I'm not going to allow anybody to be disrespectful to Dolph on my page. That's being disrespectful to me. And I didn't know Young Dolph personally. But if you know that I'm promoting justice for Young Dolph, okay, and you jump on my page to be disrespectful to Young Dolph, you're really throwing a shot at me. And I ain't gonna disrespect nobody, and I don't want nobody disrespecting me. If I say that I'm for Pre, and I want to see Dolph's legacy be carried on by his artists because they're gonna have to be the ones to carry it on, and somebody get on there and say, well, I had Phil did like that, had Key Glock had killed him. I know damn well Key Glock ain't did that. Listen, I know what I know. And I know these lies that are on the internet, and people can tell their lies. I know Key Glock them didn't have anything to do with that. But when you get on my page trying to steer a narrative and tear down his artist, you're disrespecting me. Because if you truly wanted justice for Young Dolph, you would, hey, because I know it's some pages right now, it's going to be some folks to lose their motherfucking license. Okay? Because they on here hacking and doing shit. These foreigners are not the only ones that's doing it. Some of these vloggers involved with them. But it's folks with licenses. I want to do these lawyers know what's going on, or are they behind it? Just because I don't say anything don't mean I don't know. And when it's all said and done, the folks already know who put the bag on top of Dolph's head, because the people that's on here trying to steer the narrative already know that there was a bag put on top of Dolph's head. Motherfucker, that ain't no conspiracy theories, bitch ass niggas getting on my shit, lying, hacking. Okay, that's fact. And the mere fact that y'all on here, a lot of y'all on here working hard to try to steer the narrative, lets me know that what the authorities saying is fact. Because I ain't on here speaking something they don't already know. I'm not investigating this. I don't tell these folks nothing. These folks working their damn cases. How the fuck you motherfuckers possibly think that y'all can go up against all these federal agencies that's on this boy case? You couldn't possibly. You can lose your licenses and shit. You can do unethical shit, because if I find out these lawyers behind it, I already got a lawyer. We going up against them. Okay. So they put money on top of Dolph's head, and they're ultimately using some of these bottom feeders and trying to put money on top of some of these vloggers' heads to try and control them. Okay, because when you violating people and you paying folks to go and do unethical things and violate people, you're putting money on top of their heads. And like I said, God damn it, I feel for my life. Okay, and so that's being handled. They handling that because I fear for my life, and my mom and my kids do too. Some of these other vloggers that's been violated, some of my subscribers do too. So while y'all think y'all helping whoever paying you, you really hurting them. Y'all think they can't see who y'all are? Okay. And sooner or later, it's going to be shared. Everybody, it's going, because I fear for my life, it's going to have to be shared with my lawyer. Because y'all doing unethical stuff, but these folks handling that. Y'all are violating people. These are federal crimes. So y'all still in folks pay y'all to, they still putting bags on top of people's heads because y'all are violating people. People talk about they believe in God, this, and that. How in the fuck could you possibly believe in God and y'all think what they did to this boy was right? Even if you didn't like his music, how in the fuck could you stand behind something like that? I can't stand behind no coward bitch ass niggas that did what they did to Dolph. And then you get your motherfucking ass on my page to think you're gonna intimidate me? You think you're gonna harass me? Okay. We don't rock like that. We don't, because I'm rocking with Dolph to the end because what they did to him was not right. I wouldn't have gave a damn if he had jawed one of them. They need to have put their goddamn fist up and got their roll on. They could have told a goddamn airport or whatever up. They should have got their roll on. Niggas cowards. I'ma kill him. Because if somebody hit me, we gonna fight until one of us pass out. I ain't coward enough to be shooting nobody because I ain't got that right to do it. And then these folks call themselves steppers and G's. You don't want to fight. You want to kill somebody. But then the thing that gets me, a real stepper gonna go ahead and take their fall. They ain't gonna be paying nobody to go and do their bid for them. And you got to be a stupid motherfucker to do it. How in the fuck you gonna go do 15, 20 years? These bitches gonna get life. And yes, I'm mad as hell. Okay? They gonna get life. Some of you motherfuckers gonna get death row. Some of you pitiful ass hit me. How in the fuck you think you gonna go up against 3 federal agencies and the MPD investigators? And you call yourself a shade tree hitman, and you think they don't know who you are? It's a damn shame when they can call you by your fucking name, bitch ass niggas. And I get mad like this because a lot of these, all of them got children, the majority of them. And you let somebody send you out? These women that think that they're going to be setting up some shit because they feel like women are more trustworthy. You got children. That's what I'm saying. These folks steady ruining lives and these folks taking crimes to do it. It's one thing to get on here and to me, I can't understand that. But hey, a person can do what they want to do. How in the hell you say you want justice for young Dolph and you trying to tear down his legacy? His fucking artist didn't have a damn thing to do with that, but you ain't got a goddamn thing to say about how these folks had a history of trying to take this boy life. Ain't nobody mad about that, but you can point the finger at his artist. They ain't got no damn history of trying to kill him. But it goes back to who put the money on his head this time. Because I hear people say, well, Dolph should have been moving like the president. Okay, he should have. He could have. But regardless to whether he has security around him or not, They ain't had no damn business or no right to take his life. And that's the point that people forget. And it bothers me for some of these OGs to try to make light of what these folks have done. I don't know who's gonna be indicted. I wouldn't give a fuck as long as they get them. Okay, all of them. But it's wrong on so many levels. Who put the bag on top of his head? No, nobody want to talk about that. That ain't nothing I'm pulling up out my ass. If I'm wrong about it, I mean, the authorities say it was a bag put on his head. So you motherfuckers thought they didn't know? It's sad how people can be so think they so smart and be so dumb. Some of the same people that probably tired of y'all asses terrorizing the neighborhoods, probably the ones that's cooperating. But it's a damn shame that people can use their money to do a lot of what they're doing to our communities. A lot of these vloggers ain't righteous. They ain't right. They not right. They money hungry. It ain't no way in hell that I could say I was right or righteous and I'm advocating for murderers or people that have had a history of taking Dolph out. Because see, a lot of people say they for Dolph, but the shit they do don't line up with that. I judge a damn tree by the fruit it bear. I know a damn apple tree ain't gonna grow oranges. And a lot of people ain't paying attention to that. So I can't say I'm for Dolph and I'm trying to destroy his legacy. That's not bearing the same fruit. Okay? That's not bearing the same fruit. You a counterfeit. You a phony. You a plant. You pitiful. I don't never get on here and call nobody on these motherfuckers. They came up against me because they wanted to test my gangster, like they said. Bitch ass niggas, you better have your green card. And these cuckabug head Negroes that's in this shit with you. All for a little chump change, and it ain't gonna change a damn thing. Or your MasterCard or Visa, whatever they call it. It ain't gonna change the outcome. It ain't gonna change the outcome. I wouldn't give a damn how smart you think you are. You ain't you and how much money these niggas think they got by selling their community out and sending terror back to their community. How could any black man support anybody that is sending terror to the community? How could you? That's why some of these folks can sit and smirk like I'm the general, and them feds said, "No, motherfucker, we the real generals. You going down, bitch ass nigga, because you is not gonna be sending terror back to these communities." A lot of these lawmakers saying, "We run this. You're not gonna put fear in our communities." And it's a damn shame how some of these black men gather behind that and they got women and children in these communities. Nothing else. If you got out, if nothing else, you got families that's left behind. You knew what it was like to come up from nothing, and you let a motherfucker that came up out the hood get money off of the people that supported them and send terror back to the hood. And y'all okay with that? And then say, well, the women don't respect us. How could we respect something like that? Y'all on y'all knees for somebody else, some man that's terrorizing your sons and your daughters and your women and your parents. And don't give a damn. Smirking about, I send these flunkies out. Just sending y'all motherfuckers out and y'all ain't got no problem with it. That's what I can't understand. I didn't grow up around men like that. And to be able to put a bag on somebody's life is just, it's out of my mind. I mean, it's just out of this world. But everything comes to a head. It comes to a head. And for these niggas that's sitting up talking about, I gotta do right, I gotta do diligence, nigga, fuck you. Excuse my French. Y'all wronger than two left legs. And I'm pissed off because, folks be trying to come at me in a slick way. You ain't got no right to ever think you could take another human's life and to be laughing and smirking about it, to be able to send other people out to do it, to mock it. I don't understand it. What is this world coming to? These young boys can't grow up with righteousness in them because their damn dad is pitiful as hell. They sit up and let another man use them as a damn flunky. They go and terrorizing other people's families and glad to say, I did it. Yeah, I'm his hit, man. It's a damn shame when the feds know you by name. Wonder how you gonna handle that death row. Okay, because these lawmakers are they ain't too happy with a lot of this stuff. Okay. But anyways, y'all, I wanted to get on here and talk about that. I know I had a lot of emotions to come out of me because I was really wanting to talk about who put the bag on top of Dolph's head. Who did it? See, while people are trying to divert the attention away from who put the bag on their head, and it really don't matter about the attention being diverted in social media, because the right people that's investigating this, their attention is not diverted. Okay, but it's sad what people will do, and these folks think that they can consistently violate, you know, you know, because like I said, I don't care about people saying you choosing sides. I don't get into stuff like that. I don't even know what that means. When people start saying stuff like that, you picking sides, that's a fad. That's a fad. That's one of those phrases that's really just a fad. I don't get into shit like that. I'm on the side of what's right. I don't give a damn what you think. I'm a woman for real. Well, no, I just stand in the middle. No, I ain't never been neutral. I always been solid. And what they did to that boy was not right. But who put the money on his head? I'll be so glad when all of this stuff comes out because it's coming. So people can get themselves put into stuff and get caught up in some stuff that they ain't got to get caught up in. And they probably got families for another man. But it ain't going to change nothing. It ain't going to change a darn thing. Because their money, whoever put the bag on his head, I don't know. And I don't know if God and them was involved. So let me say allegedly. I don't know. The investigators know. But whoever put the money on his head, their money ain't gonna be able to buy him up out of this one. All they lawyers gonna do is drain them. Okay. All they gonna do is drain them because they can't do a damn thing for them. Okay. They crapped out when they messed with him. They should have left him alone. But anyways, y'all, I want y'all to hit the like button. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and share. Y'all, please share the video. Okay. But make sure you hit the like button. Okay. I want you all to know that I truly appreciate your support. And I do. I appreciate your support so much. And I want, what else was I getting ready to tell you all? I appreciate your support. I got distracted. I was reading the text, distracted. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your kindness. And anybody's opinion is respected. Let me just make that clear. But I will not tolerate anybody being disrespectful to Young Dolph or his artists. Okay? If you want to come in here and say the people that y'all think did this didn't do this, That's one thing. But when you come in here thinking you're going to mock the dead, that will not be tolerated in here. Because now you're not really coming at young Dolph. You really, that's a dig at me. Okay. And I don't tolerate disrespect. I don't disrespect nobody. I don't want them disrespecting me. Okay. All right, you guys, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. I'll talk to you all later.